Available point for technological advancement.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Occupy Mars. We're continuing somewhere where we left off in the last one. It's been a week since I last played. I say this pretty much nearly every week, but honestly, I've been itching to get back into playing this game. The entire week we've not been playing. So anyway, let's take off our helmet here for a second.
External.
I think these guys are not ready yet. We're starting to get quite low on food, but we're starting to get a little bit lower. We've got a robot oxygen tank here. To be honest with you, I have no idea where we left off in the last one. It's been a week, and I generally don't remember what we did last episode. I think we were printing something, maybe. Why? I don't know why I've got a robot oxygen bottle in here. Nothing in here. I'm not exactly sure why I've got a robot oxygen bottle. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I don't really remember what we were doing. I should have really looked before I started the episode, but I just make sure everything here is toggled off. What needs to be toggled off. Yeah, we're good. Right, okay. Well, I guess what we'll do is put our helmet back on. We'll make up the day as we go along, but it should be warm enough outside for us to head on out. Gotta wait for the pressure to drop in here.
Equalizing pressure.
There we go. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pop over here quick and just see why I've got this robot oxygen bottle still in my inventory. Must be because I didn't quite put that one in there then. Is that what I'm guessing? Oh yeah, it is that. There we go. There we go. So we've got full batteries, full oxygen inside of this bad boy. Let's go check to see how much oxygen we've got. It's got active oxygen. What does it actually tell us how much oxygen we've got? Because that's the battery level. I'm guessing under here is where it is, and it looks like we've got nothing. So hopefully today, I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and finish off our water and oxygen stuff going on over here. I think get everything started, get all this all plumbed in, get it all ready to rock and roll. And because as soon as we do, the better, really. Obviously I need to get it all plumbed in. Actually, I need to get that finished off, which we haven't even finished that off yet. So yeah, so if we finish off this over here, that there should be the majority of this done. There we go, there's that finished. We do need to get power over to it, which it looks like we already have. It's getting a little bit of power, but it'll have 0 oxygen in it because of everything. Looks like it's slowly creeping up with this, so we are getting that rocking and rolling. Now, one thing I do need to keep an eye on is this guy, because once this guy runs out, we need to start pumping water this way. Like right now, it's got just under what I want it to have, so that's fine. I'm just trying to think what's the best way of doing this. Is it just worth just pulling that out of here and then looping it back over? The thing is, I've got like 4 tanks here now which need pumping, and I've only got this. Do we have the expansion yet, or do I need to actually get the or do I need to unlock it further? Let's have a look, see where it is. Nope, I already got it. We've already got the expansion. According to this, it'll be under resources, and it'll be pumping station. No, I don't have it. Yeah, according to that I do, but I don't. Yes, I do. We just don't have the rubber. There we go. So I've got everything but the one rubber it requires.
Not enough materials.
Let me just go grab the rubber. Then what we'll do is we'll connect everything up, what's currently here. Connect that up. So it's ready. I think I've got rubber inside.
Rising
I
pressure.
think.
External oxygen detected.
But yeah, if we can get like oxygen production started today, we'll be actually doing reasonably well. Rubber will probably be in here. Maybe it's not. Maybe I don't have any rubber left. Doesn't look like I have any rubber left. So what do we need for rubber? I need methane and 2 sulfur. It doesn't look like I have any methane left. So 2 water CO2 and 2 CO2. Can I make it in here? I just want to see. Yeah, actually, I think it's a little bit better in there, isn't it? So I need methane. So I need 2 H2O, 2 carbon dioxide. So looks like I'm out of silicon. Actually, no, I can go make it over in the big one. We've got a lot more resources over there. The joys of the big guy. I keep on forgetting about like the big guy over here. Oh, can't fit through there. I thought I could. But yeah, we've got enough water on board that tank to last us a little bit anyway. As soon as I see plants are withering, I need to go hook up a water supply, which is exactly what we're going to go get ready for. So let's do. Oh, seriously, am I that low on aluminium? I thought I wasn't, but I could have sworn this had more stuff in it. There's no way I've got rid of that much stuff already. I could have sworn we have more resources in here than that. But maybe it's not. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll go use the big rover then, and we'll go collect some more rocks. I could have sworn I had more in there than that, but maybe I used it. But I guess what we'll do is we'll go do some mining with the big boy. I'll show you guys what it's like to mine with it.
External pressure dropping.
Best place to put it is like round about like right there. First things first, let's first thing to do is to actually break up the rock into its pieces. Alright, let's get those pieces in there already.
Oxygen source external.
Right, then we'll switch over to the crane camera. There we go. We're already online. Get it going, shall we? Oh, that was like literally nothing. There we go. Actually, doing this is like so easy. I'm gonna save the extra ability to see what you're actually picking up is actually really, really good now these days. Better than it used to be. There we go. Yeah, I think I need to... I think I need to now just break this up a bit more. Alright, let's just
Oxygen source external.
we'll just sort the rest of this out now. It shouldn't take us too long. I'm gonna say this is definitely like the quickest way of doing everything. Just mash up the rock a bit and then you just pick it all up. I could have sworn we had more materials than we did, but I might have used them all maybe. I think that one there is just out of my reach. Yeah, it is. It's just out of my reach. Okay, right, back outside we go. Guess this one's just outside my reach. I will just move it a bit closer. That should be it all.
Oxygen source external.
I see mining this way is so much easier. Guess what we'll do is we'll go for a little ride as well. We'll go maybe just break down one of the bigger rocks as well. Means we'll have a load of this coming in. But there we go. Right, what we'll do is we'll just move that up there. What we'll do is we'll go for now a little more of a journey. As that rock sorted, we'll head up over here and we'll work on the next one. As you can see, our battery's slowly draining, but we're okay. We also have like lights and stuff as well, which we can turn on. Crane lights and stuff like that when we're working out in the working out at night. As you guys can see, it's like it takes quite a lot to fill the back of this guy up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find... maybe it's an aluminium rock. I think the nearest one's actually over there. It should be fine for us to get to. This guy's not that quick, but I'll tell you something. It's worth its weight in gold. A lot of gold, but it's worth it. Right, what I'll do is I'll stop it here quickly, and I'm just going to get on out. I'm just going to go search for a rock I want to mine down. There, we'll go with this one. What's this one up here? Oh, I haven't scanned this one. That one's iron. Iron. Let's start with this guy. Easiest way though is to mine down the most of this right now anyway is using this. It's more precise. We use the big guy. Like I've been playing like I've been planning on playing some other games as well recently, and I really wanted to go back to playing Starfield again. But this game's really making me want to play more space games. I'm not gonna lie about that. Right, what I'm gonna do is best thing to do with these is to actually pile up all of the rocks like right next to each other. And then what we can do is we can drive the rover right up beside them. Pick them all up in one swoop. Just makes life a little bit easier. We'll come back to that. Let's just see what these rocks are made of. There's an aluminium one right here. I think it was only one block anyway. More aluminium, nice. I'll take it. Looks like this one just had one core of it. Right, what I'll do is I'll just put that with that. Right, let's have a look up here, see what else is up here. Iron, aluminium, calcium, silicon. Calcium core is tiny. Guess I'll take the silicon as well while I'm here. We might be overloading here at this point, but we'll go as far as this rock once this rock's done. Dangerous weather coming in the next 6 hours. Okay, great, brilliant. There's always something with this game. By the time we get back to base, we'll know exactly what it is. Eventually I want to put in the bigger antenna so we can actually see a bit further out. Also set up a bit of a antenna network. The bigger the network, the better. Yeah, I'm quite sure that is everything. What we'll do is we'll just move all of this together. Make my life easier to collect. What we'll do is we'll start getting the rover to pick all this up. Then we'll head back. I think what we'll do is we'll head up, we'll grab that first.
Oxygen source external.
Yep, we're a bit stuck. Two seconds, let me find diff lock. See, it works. Okay, there we go, that'll do. Right, let me just switch seats. Use the crane camera. Yeah, that looks like it all it was. Honestly, diff lock works so well. I just gotta remember that the best operational is about there. I just can't grab that far away one, but I can reposition for that, that's fine. Also just got to keep an eye on the percentage in the bottom right there, if you guys can see it. Tells me how full the back is, but it's about 73, 79 now. $91, $97, 100%. I just can't reach that. Let me just reposition here slightly. There, I can reach that now. What I can do is I can grab this like that. Just hold that there. Let's head home. Probably going to need Difflock getting back up this hill. Fortunately, we can't come and grab that, but we'll come back and grab that later on. For now, what we've got is what we've got. Didn't want to get the pumping stations up and running today, but we're getting there. Okay, one thing we don't really need anymore is the Difflock, so I'll just turn that off. Oh, see, that comes in so much use, that Difflock, every now and again, especially when you get like stuck on hills like that. A little mobile base doing work. Okay, we should now be in range of the antenna again, so at the next countdown we should see what weather event we're getting. What we'll do is we'll go around the long way. It's gonna get a little bit dark, but what you guys can still see. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop the this rock right here quickly. Got the crane camera, and what we'll do is we'll just drop the rock there for now. And what I'll do is I'll just put it into transport mode. Which means it'll put away the thing on the outsides, and we should just be able to drive onto our platform here. There we go, we hit the unload zone. Let's hit unloads. We'll go third person. You guys can see it getting tipped.
Weather alert. Incoming sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Alright. That's not too bad. Just take a little while for it to...
Available point for
What I'm going to do is
technological
I'm just going to turn
advancement.
on the lights on the left side just so we can see when we get out. The lights don't stay on like they used to? Yeah, they do. There you go. Just turns on those lights there and we can actually see what we're doing. Right, let's have a look. There we go. We've got a lot of stuff again. An awful lot of stuff. Got a little bit more calcium. Got a little bit more aluminium now. A little bit of iron. Right, okay. What were we making? We're making... Can we make rubber? So all I need is sulfur out here and I'm good. Okay. Let me just go get some sulfur quick. What I can do is I can just turn on MVGs. There you go. You guys can see a lot more now. Once we head inside, we'll turn them off quick though.
Equalizing
There we go.
pressure. External oxygen detected.
There we go. Right, okay, so
Weather
we just
alert.
need...
Incoming sandstorm.
let me just split the sulfur. Right, we'll just take half of it, why not? What is that? Give a second. In the next hour it's coming. Should be alright. Let's go see if we can quickly what's the temperature
Equalizing
outside?
pressure.
Temperature's getting too
External
cold.
oxygen detected.
What we'll do is we'll do that in the morning. We'll go check on our plants, see how our plants are doing. Almost there. I think tomorrow morning we'll be pulling these guys out and putting them there. And then we'll be making 2 sets of seeds again. And then we'll run the seeds through here, through there, and then repeat again. And then we'll just keep on repeating the seeds. And we should be able to make some really good stuff, actually. Sandstorm's in here now anyway. Oh, and I've left the lights on the rover and the door open. There's Sandstorm. Whoops. Well, I guess we'll be unclogging some filters tomorrow. And I've left the lights on overnight, which is not good because it does drain the battery of the rover, but it is what it is. But yeah, if we can make some stuff out over there as well, it's good. It means I can make some rubber and stuff like that as well. We're good on O2, we're good on water for now. Radiation's non-existent. We do have a few stuff in here from mining, which I guess what I'll do is I'll just pop these in here for now. Let me just see which box has got what in it. So let me just put them in here because the box opens up over here, so I can't actually see what I'm opening. So yeah, you guys can go in there. You don't have K, but you do have that. I think this one has my K. Yeah, there we go. There's that sorted. Right, well, I guess what we'll do is we'll sleep away the night, we'll wake up in the morning, and we'll head back out again. Hopefully the sandstorm should be over. Panels should be mostly cleared, actually. One thing I'm actually going to do before the day is up is that. Right, let's just sleep away the night. Let's do 7:50. That should... Oh, hello, no. Let's do 7:30. That'll do. I still haven't taken the helmet off. Sandstorm should be over now anyway.
Suit power 25%.
Oh, suit power's getting a little bit low, but that's fine. We'll sort that out. Right, let's before we do anything, let's just check our stats. We're a bit hungry. Suit power's a bit low, but I've got an extra battery on me anyway, so we'll just keep that. Water's fine, so I've got extra. I guess what we'll do is we'll consume some food. Luckily, we're making decent-ish food. As soon as we get these guys out, which they are ready. Awesome. Right, let me just get my plant crate out. Then what we'll do is we'll just transplant these guys. Actually, do I have more beet seeds? I think I do. I do. Hello. You guys know what time it is? Planting time. Oh yeah. Means I don't need to make any seeds. That means we're on the go constantly now. Right, what we'll do is we'll just turn on the demands for that again, which means everything is now in full production. What we're currently consuming is what we're going to be consuming for a while now. Hell yeah. means we're good. We're real good. Right, let's head back outside. Now that we know that beats are on the go, which means all I have to do now is just keep an eye on what we're doing. Yeah, everything's a little bit dusty out here. Let me just check to see what this guy's doing. Okay, we're still good on water, so we're good for a while. Don't need to worry about that, but one thing I did do is I left the door open in the middle of a sandstorm. Not good. The inside seems to be okay. Yeah. One thing I'm gonna do though is turn that off. It didn't drain too much. Anyway, let's try and make rubber again now, shall we? So let me just put some sulfur in there. And what we'll do is we'll go to printing, we'll go to rubber. I'm gonna use, how many should we make? Let's make 10. I think what I'm gonna do though, by the way, don't fall in that, it will kill you. I think what we'll do is all of this just to make a pumping station. I've spent like pretty much an episode doing one pumping station, a bit of mining. But yeah, if we can get this pumping station operational today, it'll be really, really good anyway. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop this in here. There we go. Honestly, that door always makes me wary. I always close it. Just in case I walked into it. I've walked into it a few times over the years.
Available point for technological advancement.
Inventory printer should appear here any seconds. There we are. There's my 10 rubber. That's all I need. What we'll do is we'll go over. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go over and pick up the rest of that. The rest of that stuff that we just mined last episode. Oh, and the lights are still on. Let me just turn off the lights. Honestly, I love this thing. It is so useful. So handy. Trying to see what notification I got there. I got a notification for something. I was like, oh, is it something I need to jump on quick? But no, it isn't. It's fine. It was just a notification saying that something was having an issue. Luckily. Don't get many of those, but usually, yeah, I have to jump on them quite rapidly, but that one, not so much. It's something that's just having an issue. It's an issue that can wait. Luckily. Yeah, so we'll go over here, we'll grab what we missed, which I think was just the aluminium which we mined up over here. So yeah, we'll quickly pick that up. Once we pick that up, we'll head back, drop it back off in the crusher. We'll go pack this thing back up and charge it. What I'll try and do as well is we'll try and produce some oxygen. So we're ready. How am I going to do this? I think I can squeeze it in up here. Maybe. No. That's not what we're gonna do. I thought I could, but I forget the width of this thing is just quite big, but I think we should be able to get everything there anyway. There we go, we can get the furthest one anyway. I love like when there's a sandstorm, everything gets a little bit dusty. Even our rover does. Yeah, we've got enough oxygen in this thing to last us as well a good journey, which is good. So if we can put oxygen into this thing, it means I don't need to worry too much about oxygen until like the later days. I can keep the helmet on. I can actually live inside of this thing quite comfortably. And I think that is everything, I think. Yep. Right, what we'll do is we'll just say crane light crane, nope. Okay, we'll switch over here and we'll just press transport mode, which will fold that thing up. While it does that, we'll just turn on diff lock and we'll just turn around. Whoa. Yeah, I love diff lock. Don't really need it now though, so we'll turn it off. Let's not go down there, let's go up and over. Love watching this thing from the inside as well. It's nice and easy. But yeah, what we need to do as well is we actually need to start stacking this rover up as well, full of our oxygen and water bottles. We need enough to get us going. I need to stock it up with some food as well, which what I might do is I might just use our spare food in here. Put a few extra oxygen bottles in here just ready in case we need it. And then we're going to head off over there to our next main mission objective. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it the long way around the base. So I'm going to go park it up and put it on charge. Which means taking it around our water production and oxygen production. Yeah, that'll do. Right, there we go. Right, how much are we sending over there? We're sending a total of 45 to that and then 10 to that. 100 to that, sorry, which we're not actually currently doing, which is fine. But there we go. That there should be on charge. She should be charged in there very, very nicely now. So if we just open up this guy, even open and closing, yeah, 96%, yeah, we're charging. Right, let's close that. Let's try and get the rest of this oxygen operation working and everything like that over here. We need to get this sorted really today to be best. There we go. Right, okay, so let's try and get water and everything sat hooked up. So let's just hook up water first. One thinks. Okay, so I'm gonna need another one, aren't I? Okay, so let's just do 6 here. Pull the water out of here. We'll hook it straight into there. Right, then the 2 oxygens are gonna have to go on the end. Right, okay, so let me just do this quick, and let me just do pumping station expansion. Even more expansions. Luckily, I've got everything for it. There we go, there's that operational. And then what we'll do is I'm going to stick the oxygen just on the end. The oxygen can go into there. oxygen can go into there, like so. I think we're building another one there for methane, but I'm not really using methane as of yet. So she's in line, isn't she? Yeah. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Again, right now I don't really need water production around the clock. Let's go see how much water we've got left. $700. So yeah, all I need to do right now is just give enough power to one of the guys for now, which will be which does this require? 15. So if I supply this with just 15 straight for now. Question is, which one am I hooked up to here? Okay, so pot 1. Pot 1 needs to be 15. How much am I getting in? 0. Right, so if I start sending 15 over there now, sure what I'll do is I'll just start sending 20. Start sending 20. What am I getting output on this guy? 20. I need total of 5, 10, 15, 20, so I need 40 minimum, don't I? It gives me a little bit of overhead as well. So I just do 40. More than what I'm getting in. 40 after here, which means I've got 40 to work with. I did set that to 40, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Actually, there's getting 20 right now. Which means I should be creating oxygen. Yep. Oxygen production's going up. Hell yeah, 10 liters. Holy moly, we're getting some we're starting to get some capacity already. Hell yeah. That's how you make oxygen, guys. Very good, very nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set most of these to water. Water. Actually, no. Sorry, correction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set them to reds, which means not in use to me. I don't really use methane for a lot of stuff, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark them all as methane, apart from like the ones which I'm actually going to be using. Okay, so the third unit is on the end is going to be oxygen. So that's oxygen, yeah. So these guys are all out of use, apart from this guy here, which is going to be pure oxygen for now. But as you guys can see, we can actually see how much we got to use. So we're actually starting quite a bit. Obviously, these will produce water as well, but it's only producing like 2 liters an hour, which is fine. It's a little bit, but not a lot. I only really need 15 going to this, so what I'll do is I'll set it to 15. It already is set to 15, which, right, that's fine. So that means I've got that working. It's like, do I create this one and then stick the methane tanks on it? Then at least then I've got methane, but I don't really need it right now. And that, what I could do is I could just set up so it's got 1 tank on it for now. Ah, screw it, let's just do it. We'll set it up for like one methane tank. I've got methane for when I need it. And we're not really waiting for it then, are we? And then plus it's just creating a little bit of methane. And what we'll do is we'll do methane tank. And then the methane tank's ready. This guy only requires 10 power. We'll give it 15 anyway. Okay, right, what we'll do is we'll actually get these guys ready to start pumping. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, once we're done with this water tank, I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to run the water over there. That tank's going. I'm only keeping that tank temporarily just while we get rid of the current water, what's in it. Looks like we're using about 11 liters an hour, which is not really a lot. I've got like a few days worth of supply there. I've got best part of a week worth of water. Okay, so we need 5, 10, 15, 20. So there's 20 there. 2 15s are 30. Wait, that's it here. So that's 2 15s is 30. 35, 40, 45, 50. So I need 50. So let me just do 60 out. Which, how much is that in? Those panels do how much each? 36. Okay, yeah, we're starting to get towards the limits of those two panels, really, aren't we? That's fine, though. That's fine. Everything's hooked up and ready to rock and roll. And then what we'll do is we'll just set this to currently whatever my capacity is out on this one. Let me just go and check that quick. What's my current outputage? 20. It's giving me more than enough, so right, I'll just, to be honest with you, this is massively overkill for what we need, but as we go forward, I want the capacity. So yet again, that tank might go back in eventually, and so might that pumping station, what's there. So like these guys may be pumping into a big one of those, but I highly doubt it. It's not, to be honest with you, the tanks on these guys are like 1,000 each. I've got like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, 6 technically. That was like 6,000 worth of water storage. I've got more than enough, so let me just set that to 20. Even though right now we're not outputting anything. If you have a look how much we've got to use right now, I think we've got the same amount here as what we've got in that guy. And yet again, I'm only running these during the day. Like as of right now, they're not getting any power other than what they need. Apart from these two. These two are actually producing oxygen and methane. Which this should be producing a bit of methane, which indeed it is. It's only doing 1 liter an hour though, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. I don't need nothing more than what I'm receiving there anyway, so I've definitely got a little bit of room here for expansion too. right now I think we're sitting about right.
Energy
So
conservation mode activated.
that's usually about 15%. Yeah, that's fine. So how much are these guys actually pulling right now? So the replenishment is 55 an hour. I think I said something like 9, isn't it? To where we need to be wary about overdoing this. Because eventually what might happen is I might just have these two here. But any more water that needs to be brought in, or methane, will be brought in from elsewhere. So right now these guys are pulling from the grounds. How much they're pulling? What efficiency is this guy at? 100% efficiency. That's 100% efficiency, so 5 liters an hour. That's 5. Really? Only 5 liters an hour? That's only doing 2 liters an hour. But I'm guessing it's because of the side things as well, so that's fine. Production is 20 liters an hour. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of oxygen soon. What else do we need? Let me just turn on flashlight. So say I think these like 5 liters an hour anyway, so 6 liters an hour. So that is 12. There's only 4 of them there, right? Yeah, so that's 12. Double 12 is 24. So yeah, we're well under the limit for what is current capacity here, which is good. You can see the replenishment is 500 liters an hour. Oh, sorry, 55 liters an hour, and the capacity is 500. So we can go over the 55 liters, but it means that this is going to drain quicker, if that makes sense. Up until it runs out of capacity, but that's fine. We're pulling the right amount, we're storing the right amount. I just want to get rid of this big ass tank. Which, to be honest with you, what I might do as well is I might just keep this pump here, because in the future I might put another big tank in here. Maybe it's another 2. I might do 1 water, 1 oxygen, maybe in the future. The only reason I'm making methane and oxygen over here is for the one reason we're going to need it in the future. So, yeah, if we can drain this here, which it looks like we're doing about 100 liters a day roughly. It's probably a bit more with the current capacity, but that's fine. As long as we're making it, I'm pretty happy. Which, indeed, we are making it. I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll
External oxygen
we'll start
detected.
getting ready to head on out.
Warning.
Yeah, so I think what we'll do as well in the morning. Let's have a quick look anyway in our skill tree. Looks like we've got like 11 points here to spend as well on electricity, but I don't think there's anything I can really buy yet because I need like blueprints and stuff like that, which means we're going to head out in the rover. So if we get like oxygen sorted, we'll get water sorted tomorrow. We'll, if we have to, make more suit batteries, but actually we can't because I need the suit batteries. I need to unlock the blueprint for it, and I haven't unlocked that yet. So we're limited on the batteries which I've currently got, which is fine. And plus we've got a rover as well to charge ourselves in. We can get things like the storage cabinet. Can I unlock that or not? Or is that no? I should just be able to unlock that. Oh, because I got no points. Dope. Yeah, no points in here, but in mechanics I've got 3 points to use. Let's have a look. I haven't got this unlocked yet. Looks like it's what's holding me back now is mostly blueprints. I unlocked the solid rocket fuel for that. That's perfectly fine. getting like the welder and stuff like that. It'll be good for the heavy rover. Grinder, I need to unlock a couple of extra things for that. Heavy suit, I can't wait to unlock that. I think all I need to do is I need to unlock nanotubes, which shouldn't take me too long to unlock. If I go into chemistry, I think we just about nearly got everything, so I guess we could like start working on some chemistry. That would be good to have. That's my nanotubes, which we're going to need, so I guess we could do that. Yeah, I guess we could work through some of like the stuff in here as well. As soon as we get like the heavy suit, we can go get like the uranium and the uranium stuff. But we've got a little bit in botany here as well. What's this what I need down here? Yeah, I think, well, to be honest with you, the greenhouse we pretty much got. But I don't see the point of unlocking it yet, so I'm thinking... I guess we could grab that as well. The additional endurance support will be good. The additional life support will be good. Obviously, once we unlock that, and then we need to get some blueprints, I do believe. Slow withering, faster growing will be a good one, but we need a blueprint for it. So yeah, we've got a plan. We just need to start working towards it. But yeah, we've got some batteries in here which are good to rock and roll. I guess what we'll do is I'll just switch out my current battery, just so I don't forget. We'll also eat some foods. Water should be okay, but we'll replenish that as well. Other than that, I think like we're pretty good in here. Like we're fairly good in here too. We've got plants which are growing reasonably well. These guys are growing as well, so they're 16%, they're 61%, so yeah, they're growing slowly. Obviously potatoes are fully grown eventually once we've gone through a few cycles of these. I think like you do get better attributes to the seeds, which means they grow a bit quicker and stuff like that as well. Same with everything really. Like these guys are ready to be picked. I just need these guys to be ready to be picked as well, and then we can combine them and do whatever else we need to do. But yeah, tomorrow let's start loading up the rover. Let's go see what we need first. So I've got enough oxygen here to last me a bit, so I think what we'll do is we'll take 4 oxygen tanks with us. You know what? Let's start getting some stuff ready now, shall we? So we need water bottles. Do I have enough to print at least 4? No, I don't have enough silicon in here, which is fine. We'll go over to the big printer tomorrow and we'll go print those. Who knows? Tomorrow actually we might actually go head over to that and actually go see what that is. But yeah, tomorrow let's get batteries sorted. Let's get everything on its way. And everything as well. So, right, yeah. I think we're about nearly an hour in, but we're not quite there yet. I'd love to start building the greenhouse though. I would love to do it. Like everything's still like a little bit dirty. Actually, silly question. Do we have the like the lower temperature stuff? I know it was like quite early on and we could get it quite quick. But I do like the chemistry stuff though. The chemistry stuff definitely makes the gameplay more fun for me. Heavy suit. There is one where it gives you like cold protection. Teleporting vehicles? It might be under electricity, like cold resistance. If I remember rightly, it was under electricity before. More efficient suit batteries, more efficient panels. There we are. Cold protection. A software patch providing full protection from the cold. To be honest with you, I do like having the colds like affect me, but like to be honest with you, that is quite a good one. To be fair. be honest with you, we're not that far off of it either, really. All I need to do is get the aerogel, and then I've got more effective panels, and then I've got core protection as well. So yeah, I guess chemistry is in our near future. I've got the webpage open on my other screen already, so we're ready to rock and roll there. Anyway, right, let's grab that, and then what we'll do is we'll go to sleep. But anyway, I would end this one here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit that like button. If not, there's always that dislike button right next door. This is what you guys sound already. But other than that, I'm going to end this one right here, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?